Female genital mutilation (FGM) is increasingly being performed on babies and infants in the UK. In one report, in Yorkshire, a victim was just 1 month old.
Here's a summary of the article.
The National FGM Centre said it was not surprised that victims may be younger now. Their comments follow the first UK conviction for FGM. The mother of a 3-year-old girl was found guilty at the Old Bailey on Friday of mutilating her daughter. Dr. Proudman said there was a lot of anecdotal data which shows FGM is now being performed on babies. In response to a Freedom of Information request, West Yorkshire Police said a quarter of its FGM reports between 2015 and 2017 involved victims aged 3 or under. The National FGM Centre said there was anecdotal evidence from some communities that FGM laws can be circumnavigated by performing the procedure on girls at a much younger age. Lawyer Linda Weil-Curiel, whose work has led to more than 100 FGM convictions in France, told the Victoria Derbyshire programme the UK should follow the country's tougher stance. The National FGM Centre said the key way to prevent instances of the abuse was to change the views of affected communities and to form a huge cultural shift in groups where FGM is commonly practiced.
This post received a score of 29,473, with an upvote ratio of 87%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
This is fucked up. Is it really too much to ask to just leave kids' babies' genitalia alone?
I've said it before and I'll say it again, taking a knife to someone's genitals without their consent is bloody wrong. If it's that beneficial and important, then men and women can have these procedures done, at their request, upon reaching an age of consent. Same for the religion aspect, one person's religious rights end at another person's body. People are free to circumcise themselves for their own chosen religion.
Well, you should do it yourself. That's dangerous. Seek a medical professional.
Instructions unclear, chopped my dick off.
I don't have the proper vocabulary to express my rage. In a way, the lower age is positive news, actually. It shows that the crackdown of the UK authorities is having an impact. Some parents are trying to circumvent the laws, which was to be expected. As this article shows, they're apparently doing so by cutting at a much younger age, but not every mother is going to go to such lengths to force her daughter to be mutilated like she was. And the authorities can adopt their detection mechanisms and make it even harder to circumvent the laws.
F these people. 30-year prison sentences for the parents and the doctors. Give it a few years and see how much of this BS is left.
Don't girls have to go to a gynecologist at some point in their development? Just arrest all the parents who do this as the girls go to the doctor.
Once FGM is performed, there's really no fix. Clitoris, inner and outer labia all gone, and the ureter and vaginal opening sewn together into a small grouping. It affects everything from being able to pee, have a period, and can even damage infants during childbirth. No, she will never have a chance at having regular genitalia and possibly may need reconstructive surgery to ever attempt sex, menstruation at all.
Sadly, the only way to stop it before it happens is through education. I'd rather arrest the parents 10 years after the fact than never. Education is also the only real course of action if we hope to end these practices in other countries where we don't have jurisdiction. Education is a form of preemptive deterrent and criminal actions after the fact.
Education is the way forward. It's not an instant fix, or gratifying, but it's the only way that works. FGM rates in Africa have halved in the last 30 years, mainly due to education.
Isn't anecdotal data kind of an oxymoron?
That's how we believed saturated fat causes cardiovascular disease.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.